Cristiano Ronaldo continued to score, and Portugal continued to win. A perfect formula for the team known as the European Seleção. Hungary was by no means easy to face. The home fans created a fiery atmosphere, and they made Diogo Costa's goal tremble twice thanks to the brilliance of Varga. But that is football. When you have Ronaldo, João Cancelo and Bernardo Silva, just one moment is enough to change everything. The match between Hungary and Portugal at Puskás Arena unfolded in a fervent atmosphere. More than 60,000 fans filled the stands, hoping to witness a historic feat as Hungary dreamed of a World Cup ticket after more than 40 years of waiting. On the other side, Portugal entered the match brimming with confidence after a resounding 5-0 victory over Armenia, determined to maintain their winning streak and assert their position as top contenders. The sight of Cristiano Ronaldo in the starting lineup, striding confidently and encouraging his teammates in the tunnel, became a major source of inspiration for the Seleção. The first half began with Portugal on the front foot. In the opening minutes, Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo both unleashed dangerous shots, but Hungary's goalkeeper Balázs Tóth produced excellent saves to keep the game level. Portugal's pressure was immense, but Hungary showed its trademark resilience, waiting for counterattack chances. In the 20th minute, Barnabas Varga broke free to meet a perfect cross and rose high to head the ball past Diogo Costa, giving Hungary a 1-0 lead. The entire Puskás Arena erupted with joy as their beloved team stunned the heavy favorites. After conceding, Portugal quickly pushed forward in search of an equalizer. Ronaldo had a golden chance in the 30th minute from Bernardo Silva's pass, but his close-range shot was brilliantly saved by Tóth. Moments later, João Cancelo surged forward to attack, but his header went narrowly wide. Portugal's relentless efforts paid off in the 35th minute when Bernardo Silva was in the right place inside the box to smash home an equalizer, making it 1-1. In the closing minutes of the first half, Portugal dominated possession while Hungary defended with discipline, waiting for counterattacks. First half ended 1-1. The second half witnessed a turning point in the 55th minute. Amid chaos in Hungary's penalty area, Ronaldo's shot struck Nego's hand. The referee immediately pointed to the spot despite heated protests from Varga. From 11 meters, Ronaldo calmly converted with his favored foot, beating Tóth to give Portugal a 2-1 lead in the 57th minute. Once again, the 40-year-old superstar proved his composure and continued his consistent scoring form for the national team. It was Ronaldo's 39th goal in World Cup qualifiers, but more importantly, it marked his 141st for Portugal and the 943rd of his career, bringing him closer to the legendary 1,000-goal milestone the world eagerly awaits. Hungary, now trailing, responded fiercely. Kekskis had a headed chance inside the box but missed the target. Their persistence was rewarded in the 83rd minute when Barnabas Varga once again rose above the defense to head past Costa, completing his brace and restoring parity at 2-2, sending Puskás Arena into another frenzy. This goal exposed Portugal's sloppy defending. Ruben Dias failed in his offside trap and looked casual in his positioning, while Ruben Neves, deployed as a centre-back by coach Roberto Martinez, struggled to track Varga effectively. However, Hungary's joy was short-lived. Just 2 minutes later, in the 85th minute, João Cancelo stepped up. After stealing the ball from a home player, the full-back unleashed a stunning right-footed strike from distance that beat Tóth, restoring Portugal's lead at 3-2. In the closing stages, coach Roberto Martinez brought on Palhinha and Goncalo Ramos to strengthen the defense and run down the clock. Palhinha even picked up a yellow card in stoppage time before the referee blew the final whistle. Portugal held on for a dramatic 3-2 victory, while Hungary had to swallow the bitter pill of defeat. Once again, Cristiano Ronaldo was the center of attention. 40 years old, he still maintained his deadly scoring instinct and calmness in decisive moments. His precise penalty in the 57th minute not only gave Portugal the lead but also extended his scoring streak for the national team. Beyond the goal, Ronaldo demonstrated leadership, experience, and inspiration. Every run, every gesture to direct his teammates reflected his role as captain. With this strike, Ronaldo remained Portugal's top scorer in World Cup qualifying with 3 goals, proving he is still irreplaceable. If Ronaldo was the shining star, Then Cancelo and Bernardo Silva were the decisive pieces that secured Portugal's victory. Bernardo Silva's equalizer at 1-1 lifted the team after early pressure, restoring confidence. Meanwhile, Cancelo delivered the decisive blow with his spectacular long-range strike in the 85th minute. Beyond his goal, Cancelo displayed an all-round performance, contributing in both attack and defense. Their brilliance showed that Portugal's strength lies not only in Ronaldo but also in a collective of players capable of deciding matches. For Hungary, they could still hold their heads high thanks to the outstanding performance of Barnabas Varga. The striker netted a brace with 2 textbook headers against Portugal's experienced defense. He proved his positioning, aerial ability, and composure in high-pressure matches, establishing himself as a new hope for Hungarian football alongside midfield maestro Dominik Szoboszlai in their quest to regain former glory. For Roberto Martinez's side, continuing their winning streak in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers was a statement of their stability and strength as top contenders. The 3 points further reinforced confidence and unity within the squad. They proved that even when faced with disciplined opposition, they had the resilience to overcome difficulties. Martinez also showcased effective squad rotation, adding depth and flexibility to the team. This foundation will be crucial as they approach the 2026 World Cup with confidence. After the final whistle, Portugal's coach Roberto Martinez could not hide his delight. He declared that the 3-2 win over Hungary was clear proof of his team's spirit and discipline. "We fell behind and were pegged back late, but the players never panicked. They stayed focused, continued controlling the game, and knew when to strike decisively. That is exactly the character I expect from a team aiming for the top." The Spanish coach also praised Ronaldo's leadership, emphasizing that the victory was not about one individual but the collective effort of the entire team. Meanwhile, Hungary's coach Marco Rossi admitted regret as his team came close to a draw. "We fought with everything we had. Players showed courage, especially Varga and Szoboszlai. We clearly made it very difficult for Portugal. Of course, defeats always hurt, but I am proud of today's performance." Rossi also stressed that Hungary's World Cup dream was far from over. Hungarian football has waited 40 years to return to the World Cup. "This loss will not break us but instead drive us to continue striving to make that dream come true." The thrilling 3-2 victory at Puskás Arena once again underlined 2 key truths. Cristiano Ronaldo remains an irreplaceable pillar, and Portugal continues to prove itself worthy of being considered a leading contender for the 2026 World Cup crown. Ronaldo is still scoring consistently, inspiring his teammates and guiding them through tough moments. He remains the flag bearer, the symbol of ambition and determination. For Portugal as a team, this victory reaffirmed their squad depth and tactical flexibility under Roberto Martinez. They know how to control matches, maintain discipline, and strike at decisive moments. The message is clear. No matter how much time passes, Ronaldo and Portugal are still writing new chapters, promising a 2026 World Cup journey filled with ambition and expectation. Once again, this is TD Sports. If you find this video appealing, please support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel to stay updated with the latest and most exciting sports news of the day. See you all in the next videos.